My name is Daniel, and in this program I'm taking you on a journey. So, welcome to Traveljack's Journey. Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Traveljack's Journeys. For this journey we are going to Birmingham. I did Birmingham back in episode 17 of the last series, part 3, where I joined up with Mr. Alex Dodds. What I'm going to do today, we're going to go to Birmingham, get a Westminster day trip of what we did last time, and then what I'm going to do is take you down to Stourbridge to have a go on the Stourbridge Town branch line, which is the shortest branch line in Europe. We're going to be having a go on the Midland Metro, and we're also going to be going up to Bescot Stadium. Today's train plan, we're aiming for the 7:53 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Birmingham International. We're taking as far as Birmingham New Street, calling at Wolverhampton, Smethwick, Galton Bridge and Birmingham New Street. We're due into Birmingham New Street for 8:23. And then coming back tonight, we'll be on the 1950 Virgin Supervoyager service to Shrewsbury, taking as far as Telford Central. We'll be calling at Sandwell Dudley, Wolverhampton, and then Telford Central. We're due back here later on at 8:38. Now, the bus you've just seen me had a ride on was 3779. That was operator number 3. Sit back and enjoy this journey. Don't forget you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Details are going up at the end of the programme. I will see you. Well, I'll film the train coming in. I'm not sure what's on it actually. I've been told it's been started at Shrewsbury because there's an obstruction on the line between Welshpool and Shrewsbury. It is Saturday, the 1st of July as well. I'll see you filming the train coming into Telford Central. Which one it'll be, I don't know. What I can guarantee, the Virgin Voyager will be a Voyager. Sit back and enjoy this journey. Here comes my train, this is 7:53 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Birmingham International. It's 158822. This is 158822, operating 7:53 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Birmingham International, calling out Wolverhampton, Stratford-upon-Avon and Birmingham.
The next stop is Wolverhampton. Thank you.
Thank you as far as Birmingham New Street.
and gentlemen, next up will be Birmingham New Street. Change here from many places around the UK. If you are leaving us, please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you. Mind the gap stepping on the train on the platform edge. And in case you're already on board, a happy Canada Day to any of our Canadian travellers. Always nice you got your day in 3 days before the other lot. Thanks very much. Birmingham New Street, next station, thank you.
We will shortly be arriving at Birmingham New Street. On our way into Birmingham New Street, this train continues to Birmingham International. This is Birmingham New Street. Right, so everyone, we've just arrived into Birmingham New Street. I'm just going to see who's in the station office, if film straight away. If not, we'll film later on this afternoon, so I'll let you know in a minute. So we're now here at Birmingham New Street. And I'll show you around Grand Central as well.
Thank you.
Right, so everyone, it's just gone 9 o'clock. We are here at Birmingham New Street. As you can see, we've signed in. No problems whatsoever. We're going to do a morning spotting session in Birmingham New Street at this time. After we've done here for a bit, we're going to do it for about 50 minutes, and then we're going to head up to the Jewellery Quarter to pick up a 172 to go to Stourbridge Junction. This is Birmingham New Street. Train services. ARRIVA Trains Wales operate one train an hour from here to Shrewsbury. It starts at Birmingham International with one train every 2 hours going on to Holyhead via Chester. The other one goes on to Pwllheli and Aberystwyth after dividing at Machynlleth. London Midland operate quite a few trains throughout the area, including local services and services to London Euston and Liverpool Lime Street. Virgin Trains operate one train every 20 minutes to London Euston. And one train an hour goes through to Carlisle, and then one train every 2 hours goes on to Edinburgh or Glasgow. London Midland operate 3 trains an hour to London Euston from here. They go via Northampton. Cross Country operate quite a few trains throughout Britain, and they all come through here. You've got trains going to Stansted Airport, Leicester, Nottingham, including Newcastle, Edinburgh and Glasgow. And later on tonight we'll be catching the 1950 Virgin Trains service to Shrewsbury, one of only 2 services from here to Shrewsbury operated by Virgin. We're currently on platform number 8A. What we're going to do is do a bit of train spotting here for the next 50 minutes before heading up to Stourbridge Junction. So welcome to Birmingham New Street. Here comes a train coming in from the tunnels. The tunnels goes out towards Birmingham International. Voyager. Two two 135. I think that's come from the depot. Now leaving with a service to Edinburgh. 220033. On your left hand side is the London Midland terminating service on 7514. Now leaving with a service 221 140 cross country service. I think that's going to Bournemouth. I don't know. Yesterday's going to Bournemouth, go via Coventry. Here comes a 323 going to Longbridge. 323, 340. No, 240. Now last time in episode 17, part 3, we went down to Longbridge and we had a ride on the Midland Metro as far as St Paul's. This time we are going all the way to Priestfield. That's coming up later on in this episode. That's a lovely station, Birmingham New Street is. I love this effect on the ceiling. I love that. It got rebuilt a few years ago. It looks quite nice actually. We'll wait for the next train to go out, then we'll go and flip over to platform 5. Yeah, platform 5 we're going to go over in a bit. So I'll film the next train out, then we'll go over to platform 5. Here comes the 9:15 Virgin train service to Glasgow Central. The train will terminate at Preston today. There's a service going to London Euston over there. That one is 390-049. Over there,
15 London Midland.
It's the Virgin Supervisory Service to London Euston from Shrewsbury.
Aston, Gravelly Hill, Erdington, Chester Road, Wild Green.
And now leaving with a service to Rouge Trent Valley.
This train is full of 3 coaches. Platform 8A of the 09:15 London Midland service to Four Oaks.
17514. now made it over to platform 5. This is where we're going to be staying for the rest of the time here at Birmingham New Street for half an hour before going to catch a tram over to over to Jewellery Quarter, where we're going to pick up the 172 to Stourbridge Junction. Now, I've already brought my... Right, you've got this?
That's 4A.
I've already brought my day tripper ticket for today. It's cost £6.60. That's valid on buses, trains and trams within the West Midlands area. For more details, check their website. That's it for me. I'm going to film the Virgin Voyager going out because it's due out in about 7 minutes. I think the rear 5 coaches is our train coming back. It's over there, so I think I'll see you in a sec. Now we're leaving with the 9:27 London Midland Service to Walsall. It is a 323. Two, 217. Here comes an arriving cross-country service. I think this is from Newcastle. I'm not too sure. (220) 024. Right, everyone. Now 9:28. Here's what's it in Birmingham New Street. Come on. Behind me, you can see a pair of Voyagers. This one here is a 323, that's going to Wolverhampton. The 350 in. It's that one over there. A couple of Voyagers from cross country. Yeah, I think that is the Newcastle tram. Well, going down to Reading. The one on the left is the one on platform 1 is about to leave for London Euston. I think this is the one we'll be catching back. Now leaving with the 9:30 cross-country service to Newcastle, 220 017. There's an ARRIVA Trains Wales Class 158. Them going out. Now leaving with the 9:30 Virgin Super Voyager service to London Euston. It's 221 109. The rear is 220 which I think is our train out of here later on tonight. Now leaving the 9:36 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Birmingham International, it's 1588. something. One 836. On the rear is $158 823. Now leaving with the 9:39 London Midland Service to Birmingham International is 323. $203. Right everyone, it is just doing 9:48. What we are now going to do is go and sign out, and then we're going to go and jump on the Midland Metro. We're going to go up to the Jewellery quarter, then we're going to pick up a 172. The reason is I can't be bothered to walk over to Snow Hill or Moor Street, so that's why we're going to catch a tram. And then we'll be going down to Stourbridge Junction to do the Stourbridge Town branch line, which I did in episode 17, but I didn't film. I know which ones are running as well because they've told me. And later on this afternoon we'll be going down to Bescot Stadium as well, and also going to go back here to do bus spotting. So that's it from Birmingham New Street. We'll be coming back here later on in the series. There's quite a few journeys planned through here as well, so I will see you soon. Right everyone, it is 9:58. We're on the Midland Metro platforms. We're going to do is take this tram down to Jewellery quarter, where we're going to pick up a 172 to Stourbridge Junction. It's over there. We will be filming this route as well later on. At the moment, trams are currently going as far as Priestfield. This is due to engineering works between Priestfield and Wolverhampton. But here comes that tram. We're going to jump on. Tram 21. Now we're in between Moor Street and Jewellery quarter.
This tram terminates at Priestfield. The next stop is St Chad's.
No, we don't. I'll go to one to back and send us 2.5 hours. It's 10 weeks, 4.5. By the time All in the room at our hotel.
This stop is St John's.
I used to have the mail on it.
Please hold tight. This tram is about to depart.
Every sort of salad you can think of. In front of you they cook
Birmingham Snow Hill Station.
Lamb chops in front of you. With omelets.
This tram terminates at Priestfield. The next stop is St Paul's. This stop is St Paul's.
I don't know what the prices are over there, you know, I haven't got a clue.
Well, that's not cheap, but there again. You've got to look there. I mean, I took 200.
Please hold tight. This tram is about to depart.
Because I always sell someone back in some t-shirts. I was going where we was, you were just at everything's so expensive. Just a boy said, I'll go take that shirt there. These are €30.
This is it.
No, really don't mind what people are £200 back in there.
This tram terminates at Priestfield. The next stop is Jewellery Quarter. Alight here for bus service 8 in a circle. Also for local and national rail services.
We'll realign to the tram.
Come on then. He said, I want a pizza shop. What pizza? She said, no, I want one. You put the pizza in. I said, yeah. If you want one of them, that was I went in one of one here. About 6. There's a pizza shop. I said, just
Because they still do one, but it's the only thing you could do is to look on Google.
yeah.
And
Next stop is Jewellery Quarter.
Tram 21 is now leaving with a service to Priestfield. Right everyone, it is 10:08, we're here at Jewellery Quarter. That's where we're going to be changing on for the London Midland Service to Stourbridge Junction. It is the 10:17 London Midland Service to Stourbridge Junction. We're calling it Smethwick Bridge, Rowley Regis, Keighley Heath and Stourbridge Junction. It takes about 20 minutes to get to Stourbridge Junction. I'm going to do a little bit of filming, even though we've done it before. So, welcome everyone to Jewellery Quarter. Oh, you do get Chiltern Railway services through here as well. Here comes my train. This is the 10:15 London Midland Service to Great Malvern. We'll be taking as far as Stourbridge Junction, calling out the Hawthorns, Smethwick Bridge, Rowley Regis and Keighley Heath. On the front it's 172-212. On the rear is 172-218, so we'll probably do 21. Yeah. This is 172-212, operating the 10:15 London Midland Service to Great Malvern, taking as far as Stourbridge Junction, calling out the Hawthorns, Smethwick Bridge, Rowley Regis, Keighley Heath and Stourbridge Junction. I want to do a little bit of filming along between here and Smethwick Bridge, since I've already done Smethwick Bridge to Stourbridge Junction. Now running between Jewellery Quarter and the Hawthorns. That line is the Midland Metro. Be on the line on that line too.
That's the
We are now approaching the Hawthorns. Thank you for travelling with London Midland. Please mind the gap between the platform and the train.
Change here for Midland Metro services to Priestfield.
Yeah, this place where this man's wife lives outside Midland, they can see the road along that on the Isle of Wight. The problem is when there's any bad weather, it goes straight in. They don't have catch for it. She'd have to fence and come down and all sorts of things.
Welcome aboard this London Midland service to Great Malvern. The next station is Smethwick-Gorton Bridge.
We are now leaving the Hawthorns. The next stop is Smethwick-Gorton Bridge.
Well, of course, down there it's pretty guaranteed the weather a lot of the time. That's quite, reliable piece of coast. Well, we went to Stourbridge Town pretty well every day. There's a whole load of gardens on the one side. Very nice.
We are now approaching Smethwick-Gorton Bridge. Thank you for travelling with London Midland. Please mind the gap between the platform and the train.
Change at Smethwick-Gorton Bridge for services to Birmingham New Street, Wolverhampton, Telford Central, Shrewsbury, Chester, Holyhead, Rockcliffe, Aberystwyth and Pwllheli are arriving into Smethwick-Gorton Bridge. Right, well, we're running between Rowley Green which is in Craigley Heath. We're coming into Stourbridge Junction soon. Now what we are going to be doing is jumping on the Class 139 unit. That, well, it's a small train, and when I do mean small, it's smaller than 153. And it also runs on the shortest branch line in the UK, but some say it is the shortest branch line in Europe. It is a third of a mile. It's got, well, you'll see it. I've been on it before. Which one did I have? I've been on it a few times actually. Bear with me. The last time I went on it, I had 139002. There's only two of them. We've got 001 this time. Yeah, so we're going on the Stourbridge Town branch line as soon as we get into Stourbridge Junction. They used to run 153s. The Stourbridge Town branch line runs approximately every 10 minutes. And it used to be 153s, so it used to be every 15 minutes. I'll film me jumping off this train. It's nice ride this is. Do a bit of stop out Stourbridge for a bit, then we'll head up to the Hawthorns to pick up the Midland Metro. We will shortly be arriving at Stourbridge Junction. On arrival at Stourbridge Junction, this train will continue to Kidderminster, Hartlebury, Droitwich Spa, Worcester Folgate Street, Malvern Lane and Great Malvern. This is where we'll be changing trains onto the Stourbridge Town branch line and now arriving into Stourbridge Junction.
We are now approaching Stourbridge Junction. Change here for Stourbridge Town. Thank you for travelling with London Midland. Please mind the gap between the platform and the train.
This is Stourbridge Junction. Welcome to Stourbridge Junction. What we're going to do is jump on this little thing. That is a Class 139. 001 to be precise. What we're going to do is take a ride on that and go to Stourbridge Junction. This is what we're going to have our ride on. (139.001).
was meant on books, so we haven't got books. So it's definitely going to get it on. It's got 2 wheels. Oh, yeah.
Right, everyone, it is 11 o'clock now. We're here at Stourbridge Town. Just had a ride on the Stourbridge Town branch line. I quite enjoyed that ride. We're going to be here for about 20 minutes, then we're going to head up back to Stourbridge Junction. And then we're going to head up to the Hawthorns to pick up the Midland Metro to Priestfield. So this is Stourbridge Town bus station. I don't do West Midlands buses. When we come back from Priestfield, we'll be stopping in Birmingham for a bit and doing some bus and sightseeing as well. In the West Midlands area, they do something called the Swift card. It's similar to the Oyster card system in London, where you can put money on it and buy tickets with it. I've got one, but I don't use it. And when you buy someone using the Swift card, you can buy it online. We need to come to this machine. We're working on it. There you go. Tells you how much you've got, and you can use that on the bus. I don't think you can use it on the train, if I'm honest. So that's the Swift card, and you get a bit of discount on tickets as well. Here he comes, the 139 001. We're now heading back to Stourbridge Junction to pick up 172. It's a very bouncy ride this is, but I love it. If you want to ride on this, you need to get a ticket from any local station. Make sure it says Stourbridge Town so you can have a ride on this, or get a day trip ticket if you're in the West Midlands area. We're now heading back to Stourbridge Junction. This is 117-341, operating the 1129 London Midland Service to Stratford-upon-Avon. Taking as far as the Hawthorns. I'm not going to film it, but when we get to the Hawthorns, we're going to Priestfield. Very nice. Train service here. Train every 10 minutes from Stourbridge Junction to Stourbridge Town. And train every 10 minutes from here to Birmingham Moor Street, with one train every 20 minutes going to Norwich, one train every 20 minutes to Whitlock's End, and one train per hour from Whitlock's End to Stratford-upon-Avon, one train per hour from Norwich to Stratford-upon-Avon. And the other way, you've got 4 trains an hour to Kidderminster. One goes on to Worcester Shop Hill and the other goes on to Worcester Foregate Street, and some go on to Great Malvern. I'm not going to film this bit going on, but this is Stourbridge Junction, and there's also a 68 up there as well. 68013, I thought it was route 12. We have now left Stourbridge Junction. We're going to make our way up to the Hawthorns. Here is 68013 with a Chiltern mainline silver.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your 1127 London Midland Service to Stratford-upon-Avon. Calling out Lie, Crayley Heath, Old Hill, Mallybooster, Landy Green, Bescot Stadium, the Hawthorns, Jewellery, Birmingham Snow Hill, Birmingham Moor Street, Acox Green, Alton, Solihull, Whitney Manor, Stourbridge, Stratford-upon-Avon Parkway, and Stratford-upon-Avon.
And the train.
Just coming into the Hawthorns, it'll be time for some Midland Metro bashing. Hopefully there'll be a tram due in a minute. Unless we've just missed one. There's one due in a minute. If not, we'll have to wait 8 minutes for it. This is the Hawthorns. Here comes my next tram. This is tram 32 going to Priestfield. I'll film it on the way back.
This stop is Trinity Way.
Please hold tight. This tram is about to depart.
This tram terminates at Priestfield. The next stop is West Bromwich Central. Alight here for West Bromwich bus station. The next stop is Lodge Road, West Bromwich Town Hall. This stop is Lodge Road, West Bromwich Town Hall.
Please hold tight. This tram is about to depart.
This tram terminates at Priestfield. The next stop is Dartmouth Street. This stop is Dartmouth Street.
Come on, ladies.
Please hold tight. This tram is about to depart.
This tram terminates at Priestfield. The next stop is Dudley Street, Guns Village. Alight here for the bus service 74 to Dudley. This stop is Dudley Street, Guns Village.
Please hold tight. This tram is about to depart.
This tram terminates at Priestfield. The next stop is Pleasant Street, Great Western Street. Alight here, Pleasant Street bus station. stop is Wednesbury, Great Western Street.
We will shortly be arriving at Priestfield, where this tram will terminate. All we do is wait for the tram behind us and go back up to Birmingham New Street. We're now arriving into Priestfield. This is Priestfield.
This stop.
We are now at Priestfield. Due to engineering works, trams are terminating here at Priestfield. Usually they'd continue on to Wolverhampton, but they're doing track engineering works, and passengers are being advised to alight at the Crescent for the 79 or 79E to Wolverhampton. So what we're going to do is now wait for the next tram, which is due in a bit. Take that one back to Birmingham New Street. They call it Grand Central, I call it Birmingham New Street. The reason is I call it Birmingham New Street because that's what the station is known as. So welcome everyone to Priestfield. This is one of the parking ride sites. I'm not sure what tram we've got because tram 20 has just gone up. Here comes the next tram. This tram will terminate here, then will reverse and form a service back to Wolverhampton. It is tram 23. Here comes tram 23 to form a service to Birmingham New Street.
Please hold tight. This tram is about to depart.
This tram terminates at Grand Central. The next stop is Brayley Lane. This stop is Wetton Spring Parkway.
Please hold tight. This tram is about to depart.
This tram terminates at Grand Central. The next stop is Wednesbury, Great Western Street. Unlike here, for Wednesbury bus station. Is Wednesbury, Great.
Please hold tight. This tram is about to depart.
She goes to 40. She told me this, yeah.
The next stop is Corporation Street.
You get 2 weeks of tax on the turn to start. You have to start on a Sunday, apparently. If you take it before the vote, you can start on a Sunday. But if I worked right up, then you start from the down road. But it's the baby from the take to start just take 2 weeks holiday, so start on the 30th of July. Shouldn't go back anyway. Oh, we don't want to do that. Yeah, but she's had to use it on the machine to get it to a bit more.
This stop is Corporation
Well, depending on what time you make the process, whether I want to take a holiday leading on a week, or if I want not enough to pay for holidays,
Please hold tight. This tram is about to depart.
So I think that might be a bit soon.
The next stop is Grand Central, where this tram terminates. Alight here at New Street Station for local and national rail services.
Please ensure you have all your personal belongings with you when leaving the tram. Thank you.
We will shortly be arriving at Birmingham New Street. On arrival into Birmingham New Street, this tram will terminate.
But this book survived the fire. It's just the books as well, isn't it? You got it out yesterday. It's what they used to put, when they used to work Saturday and people used to do extra, they used to write for it. Now she works on the maternity. So she brought it out yesterday. I was like, it's a stick. I was like, it's not. She was like, it was 19 minutes.
Right everyone, it's just turned 1:05. We're here at Birmingham. What we're now going to do is go do some sightseeing now, and then later on we're going to go to Bescot Stadium. I think we're going to catch a 170. Oh, might do a 170 back as well. So we are in Birmingham city centre. Quite busy actually today. At least the weather's nice. As I said earlier, Travel Exchange just come up here a few times. So we're now in Birmingham New Street, and my favourite tram is Tram 20. Now, on the 5th of September of 2014, the trams launched into service. There's my ticket. I was one of the first passengers to ride on the tram, and the tram that launched into service was Tram 20. I was on that one. Yes, I got the first tram. They were giving out those tickets for free. Very nice. There are extension plans in place. I think the plans are to go down to St. Tenery Square. So we're going to do a bit of sightseeing, then we're going to go to Bescot Stadium.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I'll see you later. Welcome to Birmingham City Centre. So we are just heading up to Grand Central. So this is the view from Grand Central. There's John Lewis. So we are now inside the bull ring. As soon as I've been in here, we're going to make our way down to Bescot Stadium. and go and do some train spotting down there. It's very packed in the city. I think there's a celebration going on in the city, but I'm too sure. I'm not familiar, thank God. But at least tonight it should be a lot more quieter on the train. So we are in the Bullring at the moment. Yeah, it is very, very busy, as you can probably see by the images. Right everyone, it is 2:40. What we're going to do is head back into Birmingham New Street train station, and we're going to head up to Bescot Stadium. We're going via Aston, which means we're going on a 323. Very nice. We'll be calling at Duddeston, Aston, Witton, Perry Bar, Hampstead, Cambridge Parkway and Bescot Stadium. Due into Bescot Stadium for 3:20. And we're just coming into Birmingham New Street. So I might be able to see myself on the mirror. You see me? Yes, I'm there. So I'll see you on board the 323. This is 323-211, operates in the 1457 London Midland Service to Walsall, taking as far as Bescot Stadium, calling at Duddeston, Aston, Witton, Perry Bar, Hampstead, Cambridge Parkway and Bescot Stadium. We're just about to leave Birmingham New Street. We're now leaving Birmingham New Street. Now running between Stourbridge Parkway and Bescot Stadium. There'll be a light in the train. Bescot Stadium Yard. Bescot Stadium. Bescot Stadium. 323 211 is now leaving with the service to Warsaw. Right everyone, it is just coming up to 3:30. We're here at Bescot Stadium. Train service here, you get 2 trains an hour to Wolverhampton via Birmingham New Street. You also get one additional one that goes to Birmingham New Street. That goes at Stourbridge Parkway and Birmingham New Street only. This is a freight line hotspot, well, freight area hotspot. As you can see, on the camera now, you can see 66054, and there's a couple of other 66s over there. Now Donna comes here to do Stobart spotting. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go and do something that I've got to do for my mum. Over there is the M6, so you get quite a few Stobarts going along with that. But talking of a Stobart, there's one right now. If you go down the M6 motorway, you will see this yard. It's very big. We're going to catch a train later which goes straight to Birmingham New Street. I'm going to go and look around, well, go and find something that I need to do for my mum. I can see where I've got to go. So whilst I'm doing that, Donna's going to be doing some Stobart spotting. Donna! Say hello. Donna's going Stobart spotting. I will see you very soon. Right everyone, we're at Bescot Stadium. Now the reason it's called Bescot Stadium because just behind me is Walter Football Ground. Very nice. There's just one problem. I know absolutely nothing about football. All I know is you kick a ball into a net. That's all I know. Then mine? Well, we're going to find Donna. I think she's Stobart spotting at the moment. Then we will make our way back to Birmingham New Street at some point today. The weather is absolutely lovely. I've had to take my coat off, as you can see. I'll see you very soon. Right, we are in Bescot Stadium, as you know. I don't mind this place. Now, 10 to 4, we're going to be leaving here on the 1647 London Midland Service to Birmingham New Street. We'll be taking that as Birmingham New Street, going that Cambridge Parkway and Birmingham New Street. Turn to Birmingham New Street for 1608. Hopefully some freight will turn up. Oh, there's a 323 over there. My mum actually lived about 5 minutes away from this station. I think it was at those houses over there. I think. I had to do something at Walsall Football Ground. My granddad supported Walsall Football Club, that's why I had to go and see it. Never mind. The motorway this side, that's the M6, goes down way towards the south. Here comes the 323 going to Walsall. 323, 222. That's going to Walsall. Yeah, it's not bad round here. There's a few 66s in, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd say there's at least 8 of them down there, because there's a few down the bottom. Hopefully some freight will come through on these lines. So this is Bescot Stadium. Depending where we are, we've walked to the public footpath as well. Next trains to pass through will be the 1500 London Midland Service to Rugeley Trent Valley, 17510. Here comes another 323 with a service to Walsall, 323 207. Right everyone, it is 4:30. We're going to head back into Birmingham city centre. We're going to be catching the 1649 London Midland Service to Birmingham New Street, taking us as far as Birmingham New Street, calling at Cambridge Parkway and Birmingham New Street. We'll get around to Birmingham New Street for about 5:10, and then we're going to go look around the city, We might pop over to Birmingham Moor Street and do a bit of train spotting over there. Might. Depends how we feel. And we definitely will be on that Virgin Voyager tonight. Reason is it's the only one connects in with the bus. So this is what Bescot Stadium's like station-wise. There's a bit of Bescot yarn. We could have caught the 1634, but I've decided to do a 170 ride. You never know, there might be a 153 on the back of it. You never know. Or it might be on the front. If it is, we'll have a ride on that. Hopefully. Yeah, so the next train, we've just seen it go up. We're not sure it's our train yet. We'll find out when it turns up in about 10 minutes time. Here comes a non-stop service which is about to pass through Bescot Stadium, going to Ricci Trent Valley. $175.13. Here comes a freight train is about to pass through Bescot Stadium. $135. There's 66124 on the rear. Here comes my train. This is 1649 London Midland Service to Birmingham New Street. It's 170 514. This is 17514 operating the 1649 London Midland Service to Birmingham New Street. Thanks for that, Birmingham New Street, corner Stourbridge Parkway and Birmingham New Street. Now we're going to be between Stourbridge Parkway and Birmingham New Street.
I don't know, I should feel right, especially just the bottom. She'll just have a little roll and she'll just close. I know she'll have a roll.
It's going to be, did you say you want to get it strong? Yeah. And then a look there.
there and said phone and said something about my take I do love it. But not that well, see, but I mean, I
we're going via Aston non-stop to the usual.
Yeah, I think Barbara.
Birmingham New Street, where the service will terminate.
That's what I mean. No, I am sort of
Passengers now approaching Birmingham New Street Hawthorns. When leaving the train here, please take a moment to gather all the belongings and please mind the gap between the train and the platform. These operations will take the sticky barriers that have been operating. Wandering on Birmingham New Street Station, please do not leave any items or luggage on the attendant. Even if any items may be removed and destroyed. This is Birmingham New Street Auction.
I always ask you about your job.
What have you done?
I went there for you. We were all saying that. Not really listening to the company, but it was us.
This is Birmingham New Street. No need to explain where we are. Birmingham New Street. That was a bit of a rarity. I'm not too sure if it was actually. To go through Aston, really non-stop. What? I've never done that before. That was very interesting. Ran non-stop through Aston. Usually it goes through Soho. That's me expecting to have a load. Never mind. We're going to go. Well, what's the time? The time is 17:11. We've got 2.5 hours. We're going to go. Might go over to Birmingham Moor Street. That's not too bad. So we might go and have a look at Birmingham Moor Street. We'll be on that Virgin train as well later on tonight. Right. It is 5:45. We're at Birmingham Moor Street, which is the start of Chiltern Railway services to London Marylebone. I think there's one train every half hour. 68s do operate along here as well. That's nice. This is Birmingham Moor Street. We'll be here for about an hour, then we're going to make our way back to Birmingham New Street to catch the Virgin Voyager train to Shrewsbury. Ah, very nice trains they are. Take you down the front so you can see who this is. Bear with me. These are class 168s. This one is 168 324. Now leaving the 17:55 Chiltern Railway Service to London Marylebone. 168 324 Leeds. One 172-219 is leaving with a service to Whitlock's End. Now leaving with the 18:15 Chiltern Railway Service to London Marylebone. 168 107. Here comes the 1829 London Midland Service ticket, and it's the 170-337. Right, everyone, it is just from 6:35. We have got a change of plan. Because the two Virgin trains in front of our train's been cancelled and the Virgin train's running late, what we're going to do, we're going to leave early, catch the 16:24 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Chester, take that as far as Telford Central, calling at Smethwick Old Bridge, Wolverhampton and Telford Central, due back in Telford for about 8 o'clock. This is due to the Virgin trains not running to time properly today. They've had a few cancellations today. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to head back to New Street and go catch our ARRIVA Trains Wales Service. Unfortunately, we've had to do it because I don't know if the Virgin's going to be on time. No mind. Right, everyone, it is 13 minutes past 7. We're going to catch the ARRIVA. Well, you already know that. We're on the platform waiting for it. This train here is going to Manchester Piccadilly. That should have gone 20 minutes ago. It's been delayed due to a member of train crew being unavailable. Quite a few trains have actually been delayed for that. Our train is the next train in. That'll be the ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Chester. Now, last time we caught that had not one but 3 158, including 158 820. But one time it did catch it, it had a 150. So you never know. We'll find out when it turns up. It's due in about 5 minutes. Here comes my train. This is the 1925 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Chester. On the front it's 158 829. On the rear is 158. This is 158 830 operating the 1925 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Chester, pertaining as far as Telford Central, calling at Wolverhampton, Smethwick Courting Bridge, Wolverhampton, and then Telford Central, due to Telford Central for 1959. We would have got the Virgin Voyager, but it's been delayed, so we've got this. Mine is a 158, so I don't mind. We are now leaving Birmingham New Street. The next stop is Smethwick Courting Bridge.
So you're back home regularly? Well, you know, we're on Tuesday, go back on track. What? Yeah, because Monday died.
It's a fact.
That's right, done and done.
1 track, 2 trains. You don't have. How's your hair?
We lost every game so far.
Really bad time to get water.
I think it's just, yeah, it's just with like one bit. We had Brian on Tuesday, and that made a bit of a difference for me. I started everyone around the right at the start. So I passed him to Ronnie.
Between Smethwick Bridge and Wolverhampton. Now, if I do a Birmingham with cash on Virgin Voyager, the reason is I only have 20 minutes to wait for a bus at Telford. It's unusual, but I've got a 158, and as you all know, I love them, especially 820 and 839. a bit more filming since now I've got a new camera, another battery, so I can now film longer journeys. Yeah. And I've got more memory cards. Then when I get back to Telford, I'll explain what's coming up in episode 5, I think. Episode. Hang on, there we go. Sorry about this. Yeah, when I get back to Telford, I'll explain what's coming up in episode 5. That one's going to be a good journey. I'll explain what's that when I get back to Telford Central. So I'll see you, well, I'll do a bit more filming as well. Just coming to Wolverhampton. We will shortly be arriving at Wolverhampton, and it's just started to rain. Don't mind.
That one. I don't know, flame much. You know, actually have to go burn your home. I wanted the petrol station water fire. Exactly. Yeah, I went to earlier. Dad. Who said that? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, the resident. Yeah, the resident. Climbed into a bear. They didn't eat a bear. Then he climbed into the cactus. He climbed into a cactus. Duh! That's why he got off. That's why he wasn't living. He wasn't living in Texas. So. Which one? Yeah, I did great last night. I showed what's
This is Wolverhampton. Pennsylvania. 390 011.
No, it's all right. Who are your ops? Name them.
We are now leaving Wolverhampton. Next stop is Telford Central.
And
just running between Shifnal and Telford Central. Just passing through Stafford Park. Here I'm at Telford Central. Now leaving with the 1959 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Chester. It's 158 829. Nice away from the driver. On the rear is 158 830. I'll make my way over to the bus stops and I'll finish this programme. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay everyone, it's time to end episode 4 on Travel Jack Journeys. We started on the number 3 with 37.79. This is where I'm going to leave my phone. We jumped on the 7.53 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Birmingham International. We had (158) 822. We got to Birmingham. We were signed in at Birmingham New Street station, no problems whatsoever. And then we jumped on Tram 21, took that one to Jewellery Quarter. Then we jumped on 172 221 221 to Stourbridge Junction. Then we jumped on 390 139001. Took that one to Stourbridge Town. That back as well, and then we went up to Priestfield on the Midland Metro, Tram 32. Back from Priestfield we had Tram 23, and we did some sightseeing in Birmingham. Went up to Bescot Stadium on a 323, nice ride. Then we came back on a 170 via Aston, which didn't stop. I don't know if that's a rarity, so I'm sure someone picked me up on that. And we went up to Birmingham Moor Street in the evening. Now coming back, we was meant to catch the Virgin Super Voyager, but because the previous 2 trains had been cancelled and it was running late, we got the ARRIVA at 1925. That was 158.829 and 8:30. We rode in 8:30. That was a lovely ride. That's it from me. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Here's what's coming up in episode 5. We are going. It is a Travel Jack Journeys 2-parter. We're going to Shrewsbury for both of them. It's for the Shrewsbury Flower Show. Extra buses are running, so we're going to be looking at the buses. Part 1, I believe we're catching the X5 or the 96 to Shrewsbury. I'm not sure part 2, but we'll find out what that is at the start of episode 5. That's coming up in August, so I hope you can join me on that. Until then, good night, and I will see you at the start of episode 5, part 1 at Telford Town Centre. Bye for now.